Hi friends, welcome to NetTalks Tamil. Today we are going to discuss about port numbers. What is port numbers? Port number is a 16-bit numerical value that ranges from 0 to 65535. In the three subdivision is the well-known port, registered port and dynamic port. Well-known port is 0 to 1023 and registered port ranges starts from 0 to 10242 to 49151 and dynamic port ranges starts from 491522 to 65535. See, the well-known ports are the services which is running already. It's well known to everyone. Okay, it's like uh, our telnet services 23 and SSH 22, HTTP 80, HTTPS 443, like that. See, each and every application should run with one port. It should be the TCP or UDP. Okay, in TCP, some services will be running in the TCP. On top of TCP, there will be a port. Some services will be running with the UDP. On top of that, there will be a port. These ports can be opened and used by software application and operating system services to send and receive data over network. Without these ports, okay, the data cannot be sent and received. Okay, how the MAC address is important, IP address is important. Okay, in transport layer, TCP UDP is important. On top of the TCP UDP, there is this port numbers also important to ensure a delivery on those application. For example, HTTP is web based plain text surfing and 443 is HTTPS based encrypted based, which we are using daily work. The port is a logical form to identify system activities or various network services used or create a local or network based communication. Let's see now this example I have captured from my PC. I went to the command prompt. I used the command as a netstat, NETSTAT. I get a multiple outputs like this. This is my PC IP. This is my dynamic port number, which is the source port number. This is the destination IP. The destination services used is HTTPS. HTTPS in the sense it's a 443. The dynamic port range starts at 149152. Here I'm using is in random port 49410. Based like this only, each and every communication will establish. Source port will be there, destination port will be there. Here this all the services are running on top of TCP. What are the functions of port? When interacting over the internet, the TCP and UDP protocols make a connection, recompile the data package after the transfer, and then deliver them to the application on the recipient device. See, whenever any communication is happening, okay, the TCP and UDP protocols make a connections, recompile the data package after the transfer, and then deliver them to the application on the recipient device. For this, okay, it should be some services running, which is the each door to finish for this handover to work. Operating should must install and open the gateway for the transfer. Each door has a unique code number. See, like each and every application have a unique code number. Okay, on top of that, this application will work. After the transmission, the receiving systems use the port number to determine where the data should be sent. The port numbers of the senders and receivers always included in the data packet. So whatever the packets in the network flows in that, okay, there will be IP address, there will be the TCP or UDP, it will be mentioned, and then it will be mentioned the port number as well in this data packet. These ports are assigned sequentially from 0 to 65535. Some of these codes are standardized, meaning they are assigned to certain users. Like for example, 443 is assigned for HTTPS, 80 is assigned for HTTP. Since the code numbers are universally recognized and permanently assigned, these are standard ports or also well-known ports. See, for example, these are all standard ports: 80, 443, 22, 23. Okay, the ports from 0 to 1023. The registered ports, those that organizational software developers have registered for their application. The registration is handled by INA. Again, INA, who is manages IP and all, those organization only manages is a reserved registered port as well. And diverse of selection of dynamic assigned ports is also available. For example, when we are viewing a website or browser, use these ports. After the port number is free, after once the usage is completed, again that port number will be free. See, since we seen in my previous slide the 49199, okay, those things and all, okay, is a random port for the initiating communication, okay, source port, that is a source port, and the destination port is HTTPS. The ports is an important function which comes under the TCP and UDP. The port range starts from the 0 to 65535. In that, well-known ports are there, registered ports are there, and dynamic ports are there. Thanks for watching NetTalks Tamil. Please like it, share it,